All right, let's unpack this. We got a paper all about AI and, training these autonomous agents to work on Android devices.
Yeah, your phone.
Your phone. Like teaching a robot.
Right.
To navigate apps.
Exactly.
But, instead of like clunky metal arms, it's intelligent software.
Yeah, and I mean, they're not just responding to simple commands, set an alarm kind of thing.
Right.
Like we're talking AI that can understand complex instructions, complete these multi-step tasks, all while adapting to, the ever-changing landscape of your phone.
So the researchers created this framework called AndroidLab to train and test these digital helpers. So think of it as like a virtual training ground where AI agents can kind of learn the ropes of how to navigate your phone.
It's a standardized testing ground too, right?
Yeah.
It lets researchers evaluate the different AI models on a level playing field. So that's crucial for comparing results. And then you can see which approaches are most effective.
And they designed AndroidLab with these different modes to test the agent's abilities. Some modes are text-based, which would be perfect for AI, like chatbots, that excel at understanding those written commands.
Yeah.
Then other modes incorporate images, so essentially giving the AI like eyes to see and interact with the screen.
This is getting to, like the heart of a major challenge in AI. It's teaching machines to understand and interact with the visual world.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
That's a big one. And they didn't just stop there. They also created different thinking styles for the AI.
Oh, yeah.
Some being more methodical and others more intuitive.
This is where things get really fascinating. These different thinking styles are like giving the AI different cognitive approaches to problem solving. So some AI might carefully analyze each step you see, while others might be more spontaneous. And then learn through trial and error. It's really cool. Yeah.
So they've got this virtual training ground. They've got these different types of AI brains. The big question is, how did these AI agents actually perform?
Yeah, how they do.
Yeah.
Well, the researchers put them through their paces with a challenging benchmark. Think of it as an obstacle course for AI.
Yeah.
They designed 138 tasks.
Wow.
Across 9 common Android apps.
Okay.
And we're talking about things you do every day, setting alarms, adding contacts, even navigating maps.
So it's not just theoretical stuff. It's like AI doing things that, people could actually use in real life. What were the results? Did they pass the test?
Okay, get this. The results are pretty mind-blowing. Advanced AI models like GPT-4 aced some of the tasks, but the open source AI initially struggled. They achieve a dismal 5% success rate.
Oh, wow.
That's where the training data came in.
Okay.
That was key.
So the researchers created a massive data set called Android Instruct with thousands of real user actions to help the AI learn. So I'm guessing this boosted their performance.
That's an understatement. This wasn't just a slight improvement.
Oh, wow.
It was a complete game changer. The Android Instruct data set took the open source models from a measly 5% success rate to over 20% for some models.
Wow. So access to the right kind of training data can make a huge difference in how well these AI agents perform.
Absolutely. Huge.
What does this mean for the future of this technology?
Well, this is a huge win for making this technology more accessible. It means you don't need access to a supercomputer to train these AI agents. It opens up a world of possibilities for developers and researchers who might not have those resources.
And the researchers didn't just focus on whether the AI succeeded or failed. They actually dug deeper.
Yeah, much deeper.
They measured things like efficiency, did the AI take the shortest route to complete the task? And redundancy. Did it make any unnecessary moves?
They were looking for signs of intelligent behavior, not just brute force completion.
Right.
They wanted the AI to be elegant and efficient, not just stumbling through the tasks.
It's like the difference between a novice and an expert chef.
Exactly.
Both can make a dish, but the expert does it with precision and grace.
And here's another interesting tidbit.
Okay.
They discovered that the size of the virtual phone screen actually affected performance.
Really?
It seems even AI has its preferences when it comes to screen real estate.
So even AI can get frustrated by a tiny screen.
Apparently.
That's kind of funny. What does this tell us about designing for AI?
It highlights the challenge of designing for a world where AI is interacting with our technology. AI needs to be robust, adaptable, able to handle, different screen sizes and layouts, just like humans do seamlessly.
Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty of training these agents.
Yeah.
What did the researchers learn?
Well, one key takeaway
Yeah.
is that tailoring the training data to specific tasks, we call it fine-tuning,
Yeah.
really boosted performance.
So it's not just about feeding the AI, like, a ton of data.
No.
It's about giving it specific data that's relevant to the task at hand.
Exactly. It's like training for a specific sport. You wouldn't train for a marathon
Right.
the same way you'd train for a weightlifting competition.
Yeah.
They're very different.
Another insight was that the AI's thinking style really mattered. You know, some approaches worked better than others, which opens up like a whole new world of possibilities for exploring different AI architectures and those cognitive models.
This is where it gets really interesting. By experimenting with these different thinking styles, we can start to understand how AI approaches problems and what makes some approaches more effective than others. You know, it's really cool.
It's like we're trying to understand the different ways AI can think.
Yeah, different cognitive approaches.
Some might be more analytical,
Right.
others more creative. Speaking of creativity, this research made me wonder, could we train AI agents to do things beyond just these everyday tasks?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we've already seen AI generate art
right.
and music.
Right.
So the possibilities are pretty exciting. Like, what if your phone could help you write a song?
Yeah.
Or come up with ideas for your next project?
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
It's almost like the line between, like, human creativity and AI is starting to blur a little bit.
It is. It is.
This research also got me thinking about, like, how we interact with our phones.
Yeah.
Right now it's, you know, mostly tapping and swiping. Could these AI agents, like, change how we use our phones in the future?
I think so. I think we might see a shift from, like, giving explicit commands to having more, like, intuitive interactions with AI. Imagine your phone anticipating your needs based on your habits and context.
Oh, wow.
Right.
So instead of saying, hey, phone, play some music, it just knows to do that because it's, you know, your commute time and you always listen to music then.
Exactly.
That's incredible.
It's about moving beyond, like, a transactional relationship with our devices to a more personalized and intuitive partnership, like almost like a friendship.
Yeah. Okay, back to AndroidLab for a moment. The researchers made it open source. Yeah. Which means anyone can access it and contribute to its development.
Yeah, very cool.
Why is that such a big deal?
Open sourcing AndroidLab it's a brilliant move. It fosters collaboration and it accelerates innovation. Think of it like a global team of researchers all working together to improve this technology.
It's like taking the training wheels off.
Exactly.
And letting anyone with, like, the skills and passion contribute to, you know, the future of AI. I can see how that would, like, speed things up.
Absolutely. It democratizes access to this technology, allows researchers and developers from all over the world to, you know, collaborate and build upon each other's work.
This reminds me of the early days of, like, the internet.
Yeah.
Where open source software, you know, played a huge role in it.
Yeah.
But it also makes me think, if anyone can access this framework, couldn't someone use it to create, like, malicious AI agents?
Yeah, that's a valid concern. It highlights the need for, like, responsible AI development practices and ethical guidelines. Open source doesn't mean a free-for-all. We need to be mindful of the potential risks and work together to prevent misuse.
It's like giving someone, like, a powerful tool. You want to make sure they use it to build something good, not something harmful.
Exactly. Transparency and accountability are key here.
Yeah.
We need to be proactive in establishing safeguards and addressing any potential misuse of this technology.
The researchers were also very careful to make sure that their experiments were reproducible.
Right.
You know, they want other scientists to be able to verify their findings. Why is that so important in AI research?
Reproducibility it's essential for building trust and validating scientific discoveries.
Yeah.
It's like following a recipe. You know, if someone wants to bake the same cake, they need to be able to follow the same steps and get the same result.
So it's not just about, like, one team getting exciting results.
Right.
It's about making sure those results can be replicated by others, which strengthens those findings.
Exactly, yeah. It strengthens the whole thing.
Speaking of, like, different approaches, they tested a range of AI models on this benchmark.
Yes.
Including some of the most powerful ones out there, like GPT-4.
Oh, yeah.
What did they learn from comparing these different models?
Testing different models on the same benchmark helps researchers understand the strengths and weaknesses of each approach.
Okay.
For example, they found that while GPT-4 performed, really well, it requires significant computational power. which could be a barrier to widespread use.
It's like comparing like a high-performance sports car to a reliable family sedan.
Yeah.
Both have their advantages and limitations.
Totally.
Depending on like the task at hand.
The choice of the AI model depends on the specific application and the available resources.
Remember how we talked about like screen size affecting the AI's performance? That was such a fascinating finding.
It was. It really highlights how even subtle environmental factors can influence AI.
Yeah.
A smaller screen might require more scrolling and navigation,
right,
making it harder for the AI to complete tasks efficiently.
It's like trying to find a specific book in a massive library,
yeah,
but you're only using a tiny flashlight.
Right.
The smaller your field of vision, the more challenging that task becomes.
Exactly.
And this points to the need for AI agents that are adaptable and robust,
right,
able to handle these different screen sizes and layouts, just as humans do, effortlessly.
Seamlessly, yeah.
The researchers also look closely at how the AI agents went about completing the tasks.
Yeah.
Measuring things like efficiency and redundancy in their actions.
Right.
What insights did they gain about the AI's thinking from this analysis?
Well, they were trying to understand the AI's problem-solving strategies. They discovered that some AI agents took unnecessary actions or got stuck in these loops, while others were more efficient and goal-directed in their approach.
It's like comparing different learning styles in humans.
Yeah.
Some people are very methodical, and plan every step, while others are more intuitive and learn through experimentation.
Exactly. And this reinforces the idea that there are different cognitive styles in AI, just as there are in humans.
Right.
Understanding these nuances is essential for developing AI systems that are both effective and user-friendly.
We talked about the importance of the Android Instruct dataset and how it helped the open source models kind of catch up in performance. Can you expand on why this dataset was such a game changer?
Training data is the foundation of AI learning. It's the fuel that powers the AI's ability to understand patterns, make predictions, and take actions.
Yeah.
The Android Instruct dataset provided a vast and diverse collection of real user actions, giving the AI a more comprehensive understanding of how humans interact with their devices.
It's like teaching someone a new language.
Right.
If you only expose them to a few simple phrases, their fluency will be limited. But if you immerse them in a rich tapestry of conversations and texts, their understanding of the language will deepen significantly.
Absolutely. The Android Instruct dataset was like a language immersion program for the AI agents. It exposed them to a wider range of real-world scenarios and helped them develop a more nuanced understanding of human behavior on Android devices.
This underscores the importance of access to high-quality training data, especially for open-source AI development.
For sure.
The more data we share and make publicly accessible, the faster we can advance the field and make AI more inclusive and beneficial for everyone.
Open data sharing is like creating a global library of knowledge for AI. It allows researchers to build upon each other's work, share best practices, and accelerate the pace of innovation.
And that benefits everyone.
Everyone.
It's like a rising tide that lifts all boats.
Exactly.
The more we share and collaborate, the more powerful and beneficial AI becomes for society as a whole.
Precisely. Open data sharing fosters transparency, reproducibility, and accountability in AI development.
This brings us to another key aspect of this research, understanding how these AI agents think and make decisions.
Yeah, super important.
Why is this so crucial?
It's about building trust.
Yeah.
And ensuring that AI behaves responsibly and ethically. If we don't understand how AI makes decisions, it's difficult to predict its behavior or prevent unintended consequences.
It's like trying to collaborate with someone whose thought process is complete mystery.
Exactly.
You might get good results sometimes,
right?
But there's always that risk of misunderstanding or miscommunication.
We need to lift the hood on AI, understand the mechanisms behind its decision-making. This involves developing tools and techniques to analyze AI behavior, interpret its outputs, and identify any potential biases or flaws in its reasoning.
The researchers used several methods to analyze the AI agent's thinking styles, including the React and SEACT modes.
Yeah.
These modes provided valuable insights into how the AI approached tasks, their planning abilities, and their flexibility in adapting to unforeseen circumstances.
The React mode, which encourages the AI to, think aloud, was like shining a light on the AI's internal thought process.
Oh, wow. Wow.
revealing the steps it took, the logic it applied to solve problems.
It's like having the AI narrate its own thought process, giving researchers like a glimpse into its cognitive workings.
Exactly. It provides a way to audit the AI's decision-making and ensure that it's aligned with our expectations and ethical standards.
And the C-Act mode, which separates reasoning from action, that was like evaluating the AI's ability to follow a blueprint.
Yeah, it allowed researchers to assess the AI's planning abilities and how well it can translate a plan into action. It's a way to evaluate the AI's executive functions, its ability to execute complex tasks effectively.
So by combining these different like modes of analysis, the researchers were able to build a more like complete picture of the AI's cognitive processes.
Exactly.
Which is essential for developing trustworthy and reliable AI systems.
It's about moving beyond like a black box approach to AI development and ensuring that we understand how AI arrives at its conclusions. Transparency is essential for building trust and confidence in AI.
Analyzing AI thinking isn't without its challenges, though, especially with like advanced models like GPT-4, which are incredibly complex.
Yeah.
It's like trying to like unravel the mysteries of the human brain.
It is. It's a daunting but fascinating challenge. The more we learn about AI, the more we learn about ourselves. And the more we understand about ourselves, the better we can design AI systems that are both beneficial and aligned with human values.
Right now, our interactions with phones are like pretty limited. We mostly rely on touch screens, tapping, swiping. But as AI agents evolve, could we see a shift towards more natural and intuitive ways of like interacting with our devices?
Absolutely. Imagine controlling your phone with your voice, gestures, or even your thoughts. AI could make technology seamlessly integrate into our lives.
Wow. It's like the difference between like using a clunky old keyboard and speaking directly to your computer.
Yeah.
AI could make our interactions with technology feel like more natural and intuitive, almost like an extension of ourselves.
The researchers behind AndroidLab focused on, touch-based interactions in their experiments. But they envision a future where AI understands and responds to like a wider range of inputs, including voice commands, gestures, facial expressions, even biosignals.
That's incredible.
It is.
Imagine like adjusting the lights in your home with like a change in your mood.
Right.
Or controlling your phone with a simple wave of your hand, it sounds like science fiction. But it could become a reality.
The possibilities are truly exciting.
Yeah.
But as we embrace these new, interaction modalities, we also need to be mindful of privacy and security.
Right.
If our devices are constantly monitoring our biosignals and emotional states, we need to ensure that this information is protected and used responsibly.
It's like opening your home to like a guest. You want to make them feel welcome, but you also want to set boundaries and protect your personal space.
Exactly. Trust and transparency are essential in our interactions with AI. We need to establish clear guidelines for data collection, usage, and sharing to safeguard our privacy and ensure that AI is used ethically.
Now, let's dive into a specific area of this research that like highlights the importance of understanding AI thinking.
Yeah.
The analysis of efficiency and redundancy in the AI agent's actions.
Okay.
What did the researchers discover about the AI's problem-solving approaches by studying like how they tackled these tasks?
Well, they meticulously analyzed the sequence of actions each AI agent took, as it worked through the benchmark tasks. They were looking for instances where the AI took unnecessary steps or got stuck repeating actions, telltale signs of inefficiency, or a lack of understanding.
So it's like watching someone try to navigate a maze. Some people, take a methodical approach, carefully exploring each path until they find the exit. Others might rush in, making impulsive decisions and getting lost along the way.
Exactly.
So the researchers were analyzing the AI's maze-solving strategies.
Yeah, to understand how they think.
Right. And they found that some AI models were more prone to, those inefficient actions, while others were much more streamlined and goal-oriented in their approach.
Exactly.
So just like humans, some AI are better planners than others. This is fascinating. It reinforces the idea that even AI can exhibit like different cognitive styles and those problem-solving approaches.
And that's a crucial insight for developing AI that's both effective and user-friendly. We don't just want AI that can complete a task. We want AI that does it efficiently and intelligently in a way that feels natural to us.
It's like the difference between like a novice cook and a seasoned chef. Both can follow a recipe, but the chef does it with like an elegance and efficiency that comes from years of experience and a deep understanding of the craft.
Precisely. We want our AI to be like that experienced chef, intuitive, efficient, and capable of adapting to different situations.
Okay, so let's like zoom out for a moment. Talk about the bigger picture. What are the potential implications of this research? Like, where could it lead us?
Well, the applications are vast. Imagine a future where your phone is less of a tool and more of a partner. These AI agents could handle your daily tasks, answer your questions, and even learn your preferences, anticipating your needs before you even know them.
It's like having a personal assistant who lives in your phone, but one that never gets tired or complains about working overtime.
Exactly. And the benefits extend beyond, personal convenience. Think about healthcare, education, even scientific research. These AI agents could revolutionize entire industries, helping us solve complex problems and make groundbreaking discoveries.
But with this kind of power comes responsibility, right?
Oh, absolutely.
As AI agents become more sophisticated, more integrated into our lives, we need to be very mindful of the ethical implications.
We do. We need to establish clear guidelines for AI development and deployment, addressing issues like privacy, bias, and accountability. And we need to have open and honest conversations about the potential risks and benefits of AI, involving a diverse range of voices and perspectives.
This research is like a window into the future of AI. It's both exciting and a little daunting. But by approaching it with curiosity, collaboration, and a strong sense of ethical responsibility, we can harness the power of AI to create a better world for everyone.
That's the key takeaway here. AI is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or for ill. It's up to us to guide its development and ensure that it's used to benefit humanity.
This deep dive has been an incredible journey. We've explored, cutting-edge AI research, delved into the complexities of, AI thinking, and grappled with the ethical challenges that lie ahead.
It's been a thought-provoking exploration, and I hope it sparked your curiosity about the possibilities and responsibilities that come with this transformative technology.
So thank you for joining us on this deep dive. We hope it's given you a glimpse into the, exciting and rapidly evolving world of AI. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep imagining the possibilities.